my eyes closed, I'll be distracted. So hence the spooky environment. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
All right. The Lyrians and Pleiadians are with us.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Do you have a message that you would like to share with us?
We would like to speak about manifestation, if that suits your needs. You, as a human, you experience is already shifting from reality to reality in such a short time frame. It's billions of realities. And sometimes it is hard to experience the shift, although you are. It's much like a film strip on a TV or a film strip of a movie, which are actually still images that cause the moving. The movement is the actual shifting through the billions of realities. Therefore, you manifest instantly.
Is the manifesting picking up because we're entering new densities, new energy levels?
It is something that we feel the collective can benefit from and speaking about, because a lot of people think that, or might think that, the law of attraction is something that they have to attract to themselves, as in using the law of attraction for manifestation. It does not work this way, and we would like to explain why.
Please do.
Being that you are a creator source being of your reality, you shift, as we said, in those Planck nanoseconds, which is about the size of an atom particle, and it's almost too small to measure. Therefore, you already are in a channeling state, already having an experience, projecting yourself as source, just like a hologram. Therefore, you can pick and choose the reality you would like to be in and experience instantly, because you are already doing it. How do you choose the reality which you prefer? You do this by raising your vibration, and keep not only raising your vibration temporarily, keeping your vibration at the highest level of roughly 135 or higher thousand Planck second cycles per shift. If you are below this, then you can and will experience realities which you shift to, which you might not prefer. Or you might, as you say, get a mixed bag, depending on your fluctuating frequency levels.
I have a question for you, if I may.
Yes.
Each individual can manifest their own reality around them. What happens when different realities collide? Is that something we need to be observant for, or is that something the universe will take care of and we just need to live in our reality?
That actually brings us to another strong point that we'd like to discuss. First of all, Collide is a name of a song that Laura here as Starseed Lø Lø has written and made with her producer named Daphne. Therefore, we find that funny that you use this word collide because it is not something that is very common to speak out. And it is a synchronicity. Synchronicities remind us that everything is connected. Therefore, if you hear a word like that and you are actually literally reading it on your phone, much has happened with Laura, sometimes 2 or even 3 times a day, and we are not talking about if and the very common words I, you. We are talking about very, very much more uncommon words such as expand, which she saw as Bashar was saying this on YouTube recently. However, our second point, which is a big one, is that the realities are what you're choosing in the moment, in the moment, in the moment, in the moment, in the moment. There is no past or future. Those are just different levels of perception. They are not places, they are perception. We have another point as well.
Please share.
Your physical mind is only to keep you grounded in this experience, nothing more and nothing less. Therefore, your higher mind sends you impulses in the form of passions, which you love. Your higher mind is driving the bus, so to speak. Therefore, in that moment, when you feel weak or you feel like you cannot trust, let go. The sooner you let go, the sooner your higher mind will take over. However, as to our first point, do not forget that you have to keep your frequencies high enough to shift to the reality which you prefer in that moment for the higher mind to do its best job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As we're talking about shifting realities and living in our realities, we are starting to become a society of instant gratification. So, what advice do you offer to those who are trying to change their reality and are wanting it to be faster than what they're perceiving it to be taking for that new reality to cement in, so to speak, as we say here?
We just explained that. We will say it a different way in a different perspective point. This perspective point is that the faster you make your frequency higher and keep it high, meaning doing what you love, moment to moment to moment to moment to moment, small, medium, or big, does not matter. Do what you love, moment to moment to moment to moment to moment to moment. The faster you instantaneously create and fabricate, because you are the fabricator with the paintbrush like an artist, your next reality. Yes, you can use visualization if you'd like. If you'd like to get a book deal or make your book into a movie, for example, you can visualize this for a few minutes, as little as 3 minutes even, in a visualization. And then drop it, but keep the feeling going. You then are giving the universe an impulse of what you do prefer. You can even do that moment to moment to moment to moment to moment in preparation in that moment with a high frequency of your highest passion. And then, and only then, will you experience miracles, because this reality is malleable, because there is no solid matter and it is not real. Only the experience is real. Therefore, you are like Houdini and don't even know it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
with reality and everything being the self, everyone who is looking for that big disclosure event where your beings are going to come and meet our beings, and so we're visualizing it being like face to face. Is that an illusion and it'll be individually based, or are we truly waiting for a big reveal, so to speak?
Might not like this answer, but both. Both, because it depends on the individual. It also depends on the collective. And if an individual shifts to that version of Gaia, which has open contact in 2035 or 2039 or whenever in that moment, then they will be experiencing that reality in that moment. It's all a matter of choice, which is your free will, and a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I have a historical question, if I may ask.
Sure.
We were told a bunch of star beings moved our moon into where it is today to help with our planet and are operating on the what we call the dark side of the moon. Are you one of those that helped our planet by moving it into place and have, as we call, bases or colonies on our moon?
Yes, there were multiple collectives involved in this project, so to speak. Too many to count. Us being one of them, meaning Lyrian, Pleiadian, and some which were Anunnaki back then, which have become us. Arcturians. Although generally the Arcturians do not prefer we speak for them, they're saying this is okay to say them as well.
Well, I thank you for helping our planet by bringing the moon in and choosing to operate on the moon to continue to help us. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. We are you as well. Therefore, we are just reflecting it back.
With having a colony on the moon, is that why there seems to be more hybrids from the Pleiades and Lyrans being activated on the Earth right now?
More Pleiadian and more Greys, which are hybrids, or Essassani. Not as many as Lyrians. Lyrians are very ancient in this version of a solar system.
I have a quantum question for you, if I may ask.
Shoot.
We had a group of star beings that disappeared, and we, according to our historical records, were exterminated in the Orion Wars, like the Blue Avians. Is it possible we can find them on another timeline and restore that race and that ancient race, or once they're finished their task, they're done and that's that for them?
It's funny you mentioned Blue Avians. Blue Avians are in Laura's book here, which is currently an audiobook, soon to be an ebook. She not only has the blue avians, she has blue Lyran cat beings, such as ourselves. We come in many different colors. And she also has reptoids, which are AKA reptilians. And she also has insectoid mantis beings and insectoid ant beings. And of course, she also has humans in Atlantis. And these are all thriving in harmony in a parallel dimensional reality shape. We are shapeshifters, therefore we can experience these memories, even though everything is here and now in the present. It is almost like a recall, which means that the blue avians are somewhere in a reality because there are infinite realities.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Are you familiar with the arcs that are on our planet?
The Ark of Covenant?
The space arcs that some of the star being races left behind.
Are you speaking of remnants or active?
Both.
The Pleiadians say that's an old project and they can't say anything else on it.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Sorry we couldn't say more.
I respect that, and I respect that you shared what you could, and so I thank you for that. And I understand there are projects in works, so that's most likely why I can't say more, but I won't say more either on that. Do you use portals to move around our world, or do you use physical crafts?
Either can be used. Generally, a joint portal, such as the SSP using to go to Mars or the moon bases, are an archaic, ancient form, or using the sun black hole as a portal is something that is old technology for us. Therefore, it's almost obsolete in our current observation field, and we have consciousness controlled AI ships that are sentient AI, which, as you would say, although it doesn't exist, time travel to any frequency point or dimensional field or plane of existence.
You.
Welcome.
Do you have a message for Laura?
She finds some of us odd, and some of the things we say odd, even right now. And we're telling her she is not crazy to just let this flow through. She does not have anxiety about who or what or the frequency which is coming through. Therefore, we are able to do it because she can snap into a quick meditative state. She has also agreed to this and is still agreeing to this, or she would not be doing it. We tell her, keep going and shut up and let us speak. We also tell her, keep going with her screenwriting and keep her frequency high without any expectations, which is a challenge.
Thank you. And out of fairness to Laura, do you have a message for me?
Much of the same, but you already know to keep going and keep going and keep going. We are seeing the little engine that could going up a hill, except for this hill is the size of Mount Everest or Mount Olympus on Mars, which is bigger, much, much bigger. We say, keep going, keep going, keep going. It might feel inch by inch by inch. However, it's more like you are taking giant leaps of a mile at a time and you are gaining momentum on your current projects. Keep your projects going. You might also want to consider making audiobooks out of them and then screenwriting them, or at least the one which is your favorite, which would visually stimulate a crowd the most.
I think that one's coming up. Thank you.
We see it. You're welcome. And we are helping. So if you hear something in your head that sounds crazy to write down, it is up to you in the end. However, you might want to consider it because it is your higher self telling you.
Yes, thank you. And I have felt my connection with the Pleiades and allies to the Pleiades, as we term it here on Earth, growing stronger. And so new abilities and awarenesses seem to be waking up. And so thank you for that.
You're welcome, and you are correct. You are unlocking a new door almost every day, so to speak. And if you are seeing more and more synchronicities, this is just encouragement that you are connected to the all and to keep on going and that you are aligned.
Thank you. And I know I always ask this and always am told, keep our energies up, but I always like to ask out of respect, because this is you are us and we are you. Is there anything we can do for you to help you in your missions and your world?
You can telepathically write or speak to us anytime you would wish to get advice. We will answer you if you listen. You will get a synchronicity. All you have to do is ask, because again, we are a reflection of you and you're a reflection of us. We also appreciate when you do that, because this means that you are in a high enough frequency to do so and to realize that you can do so. And therefore, you are exercising your inner power, which is beautiful. Self-empowerment is one of the best gifts you can give yourself.
Yes, and I have a question. I want to ask for clarification on something, if I may.
Yes, we are not shy.
A few days ago, I was focused, had my energy focused and in alignment, and a female voice came through to say, lay down. And I feel like that was a telepathic message that I heard. Is that true?
That was your mother from another dimensional plane telling you to rest.
Thank
Make
you.
sure you get plenty of rest. You're welcome, because she knew and felt that you were not getting plenty of rest, and not only this dimension, but the one you were with her in the other dimension. And therefore, both of you were tired.
Yes, I felt that, and I did get rest. So thank you for watching out for me.
Thank you for listening.
With your works in the SSP, if you're able to share this without compromising anything, are you instrumental in taking and awakening participants in the program to helping others and to turn it around and start using all of our gifts for positive?
Through telepathy, we are, not in the physical. Telepathically, as those ones with the connections of the warrior-like Lyrians or warrior-like Pleiadians, both warrior races. If the soul fractal is ready to awaken, they might get a walk-in soul fractal that is awakened or ready to awaken, and the process starts. The dark night of the soul, as Dr. Carl Jung has said in the Negredo stage, which is Latin for black.
Is that really so? Are dark nights an activation to where our mind and our energies reset to the new normal frequencies that are going to be taking place?
Yes, when you are in your lowest of your low point, so to speak, you have the greatest potential to grow. The greatest potential for growth means faster propelling toward the reality which you prefer.
Well, thank you. And I have more questions, but unfortunately, we are out of time. And so I want to say thank you. And from Laura and I to you and all of you that came to talk with us, much love and appreciation for you and for you being here with us.
Much love, much appreciation, brothers, sisters, others. We have unconditional love for you. Please have unconditional love for yourself.
Thank you. And if you don't mind bringing Laura back.
Yes. Oh, I went off to the side there. Wow. I just turned the chair to the side. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're totally fine.
Well, that was definitely a male lion humanoid speaking through me.
Well, thank you, Laura, and thank you to everyone who tuned in. We will be back in a couple of weeks. I think March 3rd is the next one. And so
that sounds about right. Yeah, March 3rd.
And I hope you all enjoyed that little intro that we brought in the beginning. And just so you know, when we do ads now for this and the intros, because there are two of them, this was one. The music in the intros are all from Starseed Lø Lø. So just want to give a shout out to you for allowing us to use the music, and thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you for using it. I feel honored to do so.
Yes, and so we will look forward to seeing everyone in a couple of weeks. Have a wonderful week and wonderful day. And we will say goodbye for now. Have a great one, everyone.
Bye for now.